So one of the things that shocks me the most is just how much Trump is obsessed with TV and how much he watches TV. For those of you who don't know, he has picked 23 Fox News hosts to be in his administration between the first one and the second one. 23. And we just got the word that for top DC attorney, he picked Jeanine Pirro after his other guy, what was his name, Ed Martin or something like that. That guy got axed because he's a total insane person who's ties to January 6th, and he's threatening to be like a henchman for not only Trump, but also Elon Musk. And so you got one Republican who found some balls and stood up and said, we don't want this guy. But now they're picking Jeanine Pirro, who's just as fucking crazy, right? So, but anyway, 23 TV hosts that he's picked. That's just wild, bro. The guy is obsessed with TV, watches TV. He's a Fox News grandpa and also a QAnon Facebook guy, too. So anyway, Trump was watching MSNBC, to my surprise. And man, Stephanie Ruhle, so she comes out here and everything she says here, this is just factual, right? This is just basic shit. And Trump melts down as a result of watching this segment. Let's watch.
Donald Trump is backed into a corner. His grand plans of tariffs aren't working, right? You're seeing day in and day out more business leaders, whether it's Warren Buffett or Jamie Dimon or Ken Griffin, on big global stages saying this is going to crush us economically. And then you've got congressmen, senators from every state saying to this White House, our small businesses are dying here. I'm not saying Donald Trump has changed what he thinks in his heart, but he's backed into a corner and he needs to get off this crazy tariff train, and he knows it. So what did we see with England? Right? Great Britain, you've got a PM there who's a close ally of Donald Trump, and they're saying, let's put on a show, let's create a theater, and let's say we've got a deal. And yes, there aren't any details to it. There is still a 10% tariff, which is why Jay Powell is not cutting rates, because 10% is more than triple what it was. So it's still going to be painful, especially for small business. But what's most important is the language around China. A week ago, China was like, we're not showing up unless you lower the tariffs, and we didn't. 48 hours ago, Donald Trump said, we're not going to lower the tariffs. Yesterday, he said, yeah, maybe. And today, things are softening even more. So I absolutely agree with you that Donald Trump is looking for some sort of exit here. And 4 weeks from now, 6 weeks from now, we may be seeing a much better picture, because he has been told that look at the cargo ships coming in to Seattle, the port of Los Angeles. Pick the port. Those ships, we're getting fewer and fewer ships with less and less cargo. And unless he turns this around, 3 weeks from now, you walk into a store and we're going to have a COVID-like supply chain crisis. And Trump is looking for an exit. And while small businesses right now are saying, I don't see it yet, I'm so panicked, Wall Street sees it. One more point yesterday. What did he say? Stock market looks cheap. Buy the market. And I'm not saying Donald Trump is a stock market pontificator, but the last time he said that was April 9th, the day he said, I'm going to press pause. I believe he's giving lots and lots of signals to say this trade war, I'm looking for a way out.
So all of that was completely vindicated. Not even close. All of that came to fruition. Not a single part of that was incorrect. Because what happened? Trump pretended, we made a great deal with China, an amazing deal. It's going great. It's incredible. You should buy your stocks. It's going great. What Trump did is he just dropped the tariffs from 145% down to 30%. And China took theirs from whatever it was, 125 to 10% or something like that. And he's claiming victory. He just did this all himself. The Chinese didn't give a single fucking inch on fucking anything. He did it because he knew, hey, the bond market is fucked and the US dollar is going to be in crisis if I don't do something. So he did it. So everything she said there was true. It all came to pass. All of it. Well, that's unacceptable for Trump. Why? Just because the tone of what she was saying was like, this guy doesn't know what the fuck he's doing. He's a mess. He's going back and forth. He's going to buckle on the tariffs because he has no other choice. So he saw that segment. He comes out and he says the following. I just watched an exhausted, highly neurotic Stephanie Ruhle spew lies about tariffs, as do many others, in order not to give me the victory that they all see coming. Few people know Stephanie Ruhle, but I do, and she doesn't have what it takes. Our deal with the United Kingdom yesterday was amazing for both countries. By the way, there was no deal. He just said, 10% tariffs or something, and claimed victory. And in addition to everything else, British Airways just ordered $10 billion worth of new Boeing planes. We're going to make a fortune with tariffs. Only smart people Only smart people understand that, and Stephanie was never known as a high IQ person. MSDNC has become the voice of the Democrat Party, and they should be treated as a political advocate with all of the taxes and penalties therefrom. Their ratings are terrible, but Brian Roberts and his crew should be forced to tell the truth. Make America great again. Notice none of this addresses the specifics of what she said, because he can't. Because she's totally right. And literally the next day after posting this, he's like, 30% tariffs on China. What a victory. Amazing. Great negotiations. And China's like, what the fuck are you talking about? You did this all yourself. We didn't fucking say shit. One of the things that's been happening lately with Trump, because he's desperate and he's panicked and he knows his approval rating is 39% and falling fast, and he knows that the dollar is about to be in crisis. He knows the market was tumbling. One of the things he does when he's against the ropes is just lie more. Lie more brazenly about things that are easily checkable, like when he said, I got a great ceasefire between India and Pakistan, and then India and Pakistan come out and they're like, no, you didn't. What are you talking about? We didn't have any conversations with you guys at all. What do you mean? This is what he does. Because he knows, hey, if I tell this big, bold lie, and what'll happen is the media will run headlines mentioning my big, bold lie, but they won't call it a lie. They'll just say, Trump says he got a ceasefire in India and Pakistan. And that he's thinking that will help drive my numbers up, right? But now he's so disconnected from reality, he's so fucking lost that even in responding to a direct rant from an MSNBC host, he can't give any fucking specifics as to why she's wrong or what she's... That wasn't even her really trying to chop Trump down, right? Take him down a couple pegs. She didn't even do that. She was just like, here's the situation, here's what's going on. I don't like the tone you were using when talking about me, so therefore you're low IQ. That's what you are. God, I cannot deal with 4 more years of this, y'all. I can't do it. I can't fucking do it. I can't do it. Oh. I keep thinking about Liz Truss and her when she became prime minister in the UK, and it lasted like 7 seconds and she was gone. It feels like that's what should happen for Trump now too, but we don't have the same mechanism as a parliamentary system to just get rid of his ass. So I don't know. We're fucking stuck in this scenario. I mean, you guys got to impeach. You guys got to have the trial, impeach him, remove him, then get him in fucking court. I mean, the crime spree is endless. The lies are endless. And it's not going to stop. It's only going to get worse. It's only going to get more extreme. It's only going to get more insane. And the damage that he's doing to this country in such a short time frame, honestly, in many ways, is irreparable. Hey, y'all, do me a favor and like and subscribe. It helps out big time in the algorithm. Click the bell as well for notifications when videos drop. And watch that video on screen right now. You know you want to.